Alright guys, so today we've got ourselves some good old bird duty on our car. This has only been on here for, I don't know, an hour, and you're always going to want to get this stuff off as soon as possible because just like bug guts, in my opinion, even worse, this will etch itself into your paint over time, and actually pretty quickly. So today I'm going to go ahead and show you how to properly and safely remove this bird crap from your paint without hurting your paint. And we're going to be using O&R, Optimum No Rinse Wash. Behind the camera, I've got my 5-gallon bucket filled with 4 gallons of distilled water and 2 ounces of O&R. And then I also have a 1-gallon pump sprayer, or you could use a regular hand trigger sprayer. But I'll show you what I mean here in a second. And I'm going to get into this, and we're going to go ahead and get this garbage off of here. So I've got my pump sprayer here, and like I said, you could either use a regular spray ball or one of the smaller hand pump sprayers. And to get stuff off of your paint like this, it's all about lubricity if you don't want to scratch the paint. And O&R kind of encapsulates the dirt that's on the surface and kind of lifts it up so that when you come through with your wash towel, you're not going to scratch anything. It shouldn't leave any residue. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is we're going to go ahead and we're going to heavily saturate this section and then let it sit on there for a few seconds, and then we'll come across with our saturated towel with O&R and wipe it off. All right, here we go. And I'm not sure if you can see on the camera or not. It's kind of already lifting it off. That's why I use a pump sprayer, because it's got a pretty good solid spray to it, and there's no such thing as too much saturation when it comes to keeping your paint safe while cleaning it. Alright, let that sit on there here for a couple of seconds while I go ahead and get my drying towel, my wash mitt. Alrighty. You want to wring out the towel not too much, it still needs to be wet, and then you're going to want to fold it into 4s. And when it comes to cleaning, you don't want to go back and forth super hard. You don't want to do your circles and induce swirls and scratches. You don't have to use a lot of pressure. You're just gonna lightly wipe down the paint in one direction. And usually after each panel, what you're going to want to do is flip to a clean side, so you're not using the same dirty side all over the car. And as you can see, coming here, waffle weave towel helps a lot for drying. Go ahead and dry that off real quick. And bingo, it is gone, and there is not a single scratch on the surface of the paint. Nothing. The O&R just lifted it to the surface, and most of it fell off while I was saturating it, and it just came through with my towel, and it came right off, and there's nothing there. Nothing at all. So, yeah. And, stuff like this, if you have bird droppings or bugs that have been sitting on there for a while, and you think you've got it cleaned off, and it still looks like there's bug there, but there's really not bug or poop there, it's already etched itself into the paint. And that's a story and a video for a different day. Alright guys, as you can see, the crap has been eliminated. The paint is safe and scratch free for all of you rinseless and waterless haters out there. You can see. And I'll also do a video in direct sunlight just to prove my point even more. But anyway, that was how to safely and effectively remove bird poop from your paint using Optimum No Rinse Wash. There's all kinds of other processes you can go through. This was, it took about, I don't know, like 30 seconds, and it came right off. Like I said, as I was spraying it with my little nozzle thing down here and my pump sprayer, it was already starting to lift it off, so there was barely anything on the paint when I came through with my wash rag to wash that section. But I'm going to go ahead and finish washing this car, and go ahead and stay tuned. We'll have a couple more videos coming up here over the next week or two as the weather starts getting nice finally. And like and subscribe, thumbs up if you like. You can like demo detailing on Facebook as well. And we'll be back soon. Thanks, guys.
Revamp. What's that on that beat? Huh? Told her get in touch with the wild side. $250,000 waiting outside. What you wanna do, girl? You wanna